If you feel like you're close to success in trading, you're about to have your breakthrough, but nothing is actually happening and you're not going anywhere, you plateaued, it's because you're stuck. And there's a couple of things that you need to understand about why you're still stuck and not getting the results. You might be having a successful strategy. So you learned from one of the top traders, you got a mentor, you paid a lot of money, and you have a good strategy, and you're getting some wins. You are winning. The problem is you're still tense. You still have doubt. You still feel tightness in your chest every time you take a trade. You're erratic, and you're still reacting to price. So if price is going up or down, pullback, whatever it is, it's giving you that knee-jerk reaction. And then based on that, you're making your decisions. You're making the next move based on the way you feel when you react. And you're still forcing your trades. And this is why you're stuck. Like, you're almost there. You're close. You have the right strategy. Everything is looking good on paper, but it's an internal issue. And the reason is because you're trading from your old identity. Now, remember, I've made a lot of videos about identity, and that identity shifting is the key. So your old identity is the thing that is controlling your habits and your decision making, and that's why you're still stuck. Your old identity doesn't matter if you have a new strategy that's really good and you've been backtesting it and all of that. It doesn't matter about that. Your old identity still needs to have an outcome. It's still attached to the outcome. Your old identity still needs to be right. Your nervous system and your ego has to be right. You still feel urgency. Like you need to make that money now. You need to pass that challenge now. And because of that, you're forcing your trades and you're rushing through the process. You're not respecting your process. And your old identity is trading to prove to people around you, or maybe to your friends, family, your audience, whoever. That is your old identity. And because of that identity that is still within you, that is the reason why you overmanage your trades, you hesitate, you overtrade, and then you revenge trade. You can see that these actions, revenge trading, hesitation, overtrading, micromanaging, these actions are your nervous system reacting to the situation. And because of that, it doesn't matter about the strategy. The strategy is, it could be the best damn strategy in the world, but you're still going to react like this because of your old identity. Your old identity has all of this baggage. This is what we call it. It's baggage, basically. And you're at your plateau. At best, right now, you're at a break-even trader. So you might be up a couple of percent, and then you take a loss, and then you go into a drawdown, and then you size down because you get scared. You don't want to blow your account. And then you never really get out of trouble. You never really recover. You never really can maintain profitability. You can't sit in profits. You can't sit still. That's the old identity that is used to always being active, always being addicted to dopamine and chaos. And so we need to really delete that old identity. That old self was 2025. And you need to shift into and become the new profitable trader, the new profitable identity. Because once your identity can match with your strategy, then you become dangerous. You become unstoppable. You become automatic. Profits and results become automatic because your new identity, you trust the process. You did the work. You've done your back testing. You've built your process. You've got a system and you trust it. There's no negotiating. There's no bending your rules. The process is the process and you trust it. And that is the new identity of the consistent trader that you want to be. You're automatically detached. You don't care about outcome. You're detached. You're not stuck needing any outcome. You're now completely detached. You've developed this skill on how to detach. And your execution is calm. You're relaxed when you pull the trigger. You don't hesitate. You follow your checklist. You have your process. And there's no urgency. You can wait for price to come to you. There's no forcing trades. All of this is the identity of a consistent trader. These are what profitable traders do daily. And they still have the same strategy. This is your mentor that's taught you the strategy, your mentor that is profitable. And then when you are following the same strategy, but then you can't make it profitable, it's because your mentor has a different identity. Whoever taught you, whoever you're getting your signals from, or whoever you're copying or watching the live trading, that person has a different identity to you. It's the same strategy, but it's a different operating system or the different operator. And until you can clear that, clear out the old identity, consciously clear it, get rid of it, kill it, and then move over into this new person, nothing's going to change. And that is, nobody talks about it. Nobody is going to tell you that. You think it's just strategy or you just need a little bit more discipline, and I guarantee you that it's not. You need a whole total rebranding of your self-image, of the trader image that you, from what you know into what you need to be. That is the solution. It's something I work with my students to develop, and something that I did for myself as well, and it's something that you're going to have to do. You don't need more discipline. You need a totally different operating system. Once you can reprogram your identity by doing the subconscious programming work, creating a new identity, and then making it stick and becoming familiar with it at a subconscious level, so it's within you deep, then these actions, these positive actions become automatic. That's where you need to be. You're not forcing anything. You're not fighting yourself. That's the hardest one, fighting yourself. You understand patience, FOMO, and once you can develop into this new character, trading becomes easy. And then once you become that, once you become a profitable trader, then you know what it feels like to be a profitable trader. You can never go back. You're always going to stay in that new identity. It's like a person that never knew how to ride a bike, and then suddenly that person now knows how to ride a bicycle. They cannot pretend to not know, because the subconscious mind, the identity is, at that point, it's been rewired, it's been reprogrammed. It's now your new self. And That's where you need to be. So I hope that was interesting, and I hope that opened your mind up to a different side of trading, a side of trading that nobody really talks about. And once you can appreciate what I'm saying, then you can start looking into this side of the equation and work on it. And then that's how you do the real level up. That's how you actually get better. Otherwise, if you don't, then your ego is going to blame the strategy. And the next thing you know, you're strategy hopping again. And then you're going to be stuck in the same loop. You're taking your old self to a new strategy every week, and nothing ever works. It's a vicious cycle, but it's fixable. You can fix it. It doesn't mean you're broken. You just have to understand what's going on. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, drop your comments below. Let me know how your day's going, what you're struggling with within your trading. Share this video with your friends or your trader friends that need to see this so that they can understand. But until the next video, you're on your own. Take care now. Goodbye.